Hello everyone, my name is Kiva and I teach people how to achieve the luxe look for less. People always ask me, how do I achieve the luxe look for less? Well, you start by shopping at some stores that have those luxury items on a budget. So I'm gonna share all of these stores with you today, and I promise you, they're the places that you wouldn't expect. Before we get into today's video though, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and check me out on Instagram, but let's go save some money. There's a difference between achieving the luxe look for less and buying cheap stuff. So today I'm showing you stores that have high quality items that still allow you to achieve the luxe look for less, because I know that that's a concern people have a lot of the time when I talk about IKEA or Walmart. So these are high quality items that I really do stand behind. My absolute favorite place to go for luxury items on a budget is Urban Outfitters. If you're familiar with Urban Outfitters, you probably think about clothing or bohemian style, but Urban Outfitters has really great furniture and really phenomenal mirrors. When it comes to furniture, they have the wood tone, so they have things that are really good for mid-century modern design, bohemian design, and traditional design. They also have a lot of pieces that are very eclectic. So if you have a worldly home or an eclectic home, or you really like adding curvature to a space, Urban Outfitters is a phenomenal place to go to. The one drawback about Urban Outfitters is that most of their home stuff is online, but once you do a quick search, it is actually really easy to achieve the look you want really affordably. One of my favorite items from Urban Outfitters is actually the Celine mirror. This mirror is massive, it is arched, it's adding that curvature that you want in a modern home, a transitional home, even a traditional home, and it's only $349. And sure, $349 could be a lot of money, but relative to the Restoration Hardware mirrors and the Anthropologie mirrors, that is a steal. All of their things are really phenomenal, and they really help you achieve that Anthropologie look really affordably. So I definitely encourage you to look to places like Urban. I will link all of my favorite Urban items actually down below, and I will do that for all the stores today because I want you to achieve that luxe look for less. When it comes to artwork, I actually have two main sources. The first source is Etsy.com. If you've been with me since day one, I've been talking about Etsy forever. I really love using Etsy because I'm able to source artwork from smaller artists. So you're getting artwork that not everyone has, and you're able to support a small business, which is really important to do, especially during these difficult times. But you're getting a unique piece of artwork, so you're not getting the same print that everyone's getting from Home Goods or Restoration Hardware or wherever. So you're really supporting small. Another thing that I love about Etsy artwork is that you can search just about anything, and most of the prints are actually printable at home. So you can print them using your printer at home if you're getting smaller pieces, but you can also go to FedEx, Walgreens, CVS, and print really massive pieces of art, so you don't have to worry about shoving that thing in your car or paying all of those shipping prices. One of my absolute favorite Etsy artists is actually Dan Hobday Art. Of course, I will link him down below, and his work, it's phenomenal. His work is phenomenal. I would do anything, honestly, to buy an original piece of his. He creates artwork that is purely for digital printing, and he also creates pieces, normal pieces that he does upload. But there's so much dimension to them. They're going to be a showstopper in your home, and they range from between probably $5 and $100. And the $100 is for the really massive pieces, and honestly, I don't even think that's a number he has. Everything is super duper affordable. My other really great resource for artwork is greatbigcanvas.com. I also talk about them a lot. I even have a highlight over on Instagram where I actually compare Great Big Canvas pieces to the pieces from Restoration Hardware, and they really look identical. I actually want to draw your attention to this piece. So this piece looks really similar to some artwork by Megan Morrison, who is an amazing artist. And if you have the ability to invest in work, I definitely urge you to invest in her artwork. But she is an artist with Restoration Hardware. So this painting from Restoration Hardware is upwards of $5,000. It is a little bit bigger, but still, that's a lot of money. And so you get that big piece of art. Some of them even have texture, and you get that really nice luxurious look, but really affordably. What I also really love about greatbigcanvas.com is that you can really customize things. So you can get a canvas print. You can get a canvas piece of art. You can get a framed canvas. You can get a rolled print, or you can get a print in a frame. You can also choose whether the frame is a traditional frame or if it's floating. And then you can also choose the color of the frame. So you can do black, silver, gold, the whole 9 yards. So you're really able to customize that artwork to your home. And that lets you achieve the luxurious look, right? Because you don't have to go out and get something framed, which can cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars and tons of time. You're not like manipulating your space to fit the artwork. You're able to actually choose that artwork that you love and make it work with your space, which is something that is really common in luxury homes. So you're able to get that at a really good price. So the next store I want to tell you about is called Italic, and it's actually an online store. And I found out about them very recently because they actually reached out to me. And this video is not sponsored, so I actually tried out their things before even deciding to include them in this video because I want to share products with you that I stand behind. And the entire mission of this company is to produce the same items as luxury brands using the same manufacturers, but without the label. I'm sure you've heard of things like that. You see those things happen all the time online. So their products are a lot more affordable than the ones you'd get from Burberry, Restoration Hardware, places like that. So something that they actually gifted me is this black cashmere throw. And if you're familiar with cashmere at all, you know that it is expensive. It is expensive. And this cashmere throw was actually $140. Which for cashmere is a complete steal. It opens up, it's really nice and soft. The dog is gonna steal it from me immediately, but I have a nice throw that I can put on the side of my sofa, on an accent chair, on my bed for only $140. Online, they actually compared this throw with its size and its quality to a $590 throw from Burberry. So that is a huge price difference. So for basic household goods, I'm going to definitely direct you to Italics. Something else they make are, sets of pans, they make towels, they make sheets. For example, I got the 7-piece Zest cookware set, and it is supposed to be comparable to Teflon or All Clad, one of the other, but you know that those pots and pans can cost you upwards of $1,000, but the entire 7-piece set was only $100. We've been cooking on them and the quality is there. The quality is there, and I think that that's so important. And when you're trying to achieve the luxe look for less, it's about all facets of your home. It's not just about your home decor. It's about your pots, your pans, your rugs, your cleaning products. All of those things are important in creating that luxury experience and making you feel nice in your home. Another thing I tried for them are the linen sheets. And I've tried many pairs of linen sheets. You know that, and I always have something bad to say. But Babe and I actually really love these linen sheets because they're very breathable, they're super soft, and they are more so a cool white than other ones we tried. So I was really, really impressed because they were really comparable to what we purchased from Restoration Hardware for tons and tons of money. So if you're looking for basic household goods, travel, home decor, kitchen stuff, I definitely say go to Italics. Sure, the prices are a little bit pricier than maybe Marshall's, but you're getting the exact same luxury quality, but for a lesser price, and I think it's something you're definitely going to stand behind. I'll link all of my favorite products down below, but I definitely encourage you to check them out. Now, everyone's favorite store for the luxe look for less is, of course, Marshall's, and with Marshall's you have TJ Maxx and Home Goods. But not all things in there are created equal, and the one thing I do want to draw your attention to is, of course, the kitchen section. You can get Teflon pans, All Clad pans, Le Creuset pans. You can get pans from all of the luxury brands in those stores. When it comes to Le Creuset, they actually tend to be very ugly, but honestly, a lot of the pans are ugly to begin with, so it's not necessarily Marshall's or TJ Maxx's fault, but you can get those things from the kitchen section. I also really love to get cutting boards from the kitchen section because they have this beautiful, really high quality wood cutting boards that are great for layering, but also for cooking, and being able to cook good food and cook it well and cook it with ease is super, super important. Now, a section of, in particular, Marshall's and TJ Maxx that I think is heavily, heavily neglected is the furniture section. But they have beautiful, well put together wooden pieces that would cost you so much more money at Home Goods and at other luxury stores. So you can pick up those items from Marshall's and make them your own. Dress them up with throw pillows, throw blankets, sand them down and restain them. Those furniture pieces are normally between $50 and $100. I rarely see something that's more expensive from that. So you're spending so little money that you can upcycle them, and then the quality is there to begin with. So if you're into modern organic design or modern design, you know that the big oversized textured vases are so in right now, and I think that they're going to be in for years to come. And they are expensive. They are $100, $200, $500 at Restoration Hardware, CB2, all the stores like that. And sometimes they're worth it, but sometimes your budget there's no room in the budget for that. So a place I really love to go to for that is At Home. Now, At Home gets a ton of slack because, you know, some of their pieces are just crap, you know, I'll say it. Some of their pieces are not good, they're poorly made. But what I love to do is actually go to the outdoor section, and cement is cement. Concrete is concrete. You know, terracotta is terracotta. So they have all of these things that are really reasonably priced. $20, $30, $50 that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars elsewhere. One of my actual favorite buys from At Home wasn't actually in the outdoor section, but it is an outdoor product, and that's how it's labeled. It is an 11.4 inch ceramic pot that it was only $60. This looks identical to something that you'd see on the Amber Interiors website for over $200, on Restoration Hardware for $212. It is phenomenal, and every time people see it, they're like, oh, is that from Restoration? Oh, is that from Crate and Barrel? But it is not. The luxe look is there. It's just super affordable. I just had to look in a place where I wouldn't naturally go because I don't have any outdoor space. So you just have to be a little bit creative of where you shop in the stores. Okay, Babe is here to help me because I can't lift it myself, but this is the pot I'm talking about. There is tons of texture, there's tons of detail, and it was only $60, which I think is incredible. And you can tell by how heavy it is that it is really good quality. Thanks, honey. If you've never loved a farmhouse decor, you might not know about this store, but Kirkland's is the place to be. I know you're like, Kiva, I don't want a farmhouse sign. You guys, Nick and Arvid and you, Kiva, you've scared me away from the farmhouse signs. I understand that, but Kirkland actually has tons of hidden gems. One of my favorite things to pick up from Kirkland's are the mirrors. The mirrors are beautiful. They have this phenomenal mirror that looks identical to the smaller Anthropologie Primrose mirror, half the price. They have other floor mirrors that look like other Anthropologie and Restoration Hardware mirrors, half the price, sometimes less. I'll put them up on the screen here. They just are fantastic, and the quality is also there. Something else I love about Kirkland's is they tend to have a lot of these things in stock. So you're not paying all that additional shipping costs. You can just go to the store and put them in the back of your SUV or your truck. Another thing I also like to pick up from Kirkland's are the table lamps. Large, oversized table lamps are so expensive. Every time I go into Pottery Barn, I am amazed at how beautiful they are, but they're like $555 for the base, no light bulb, no lampshade, no cord. And I'm like, so then what do I get for that price? But you're able to get the entire package from Kirkland's for $200 or $100 as opposed to that $400, $300, $500 price tag. And you get everything in there, and they are very, very well made. If you are into traditional decor, transitional, let me think of other design styles, modern organic. They have such beautiful textured, huge, overwhelming vases that'll really make a statement in your home without breaking your bank. And again, with Kirkland's, there are a lot of things that you can pick up same day. So the same thing goes for those lamps. They have, I think, task lamps, they have floor lamps, they have table lamps, they have the whole 9 yards. And something else I also love about Kirkland's is they always have coupons. If you sign up for that membership, you get a coupon for your birthday. They normally have a 40% off coupon. There's coupons galore, so you're never gonna spend, honestly, over like $200 shopping there. And they have tons of things that you can order to store or order to your home that look identical to Ethan Allen, Our House, Crate and Barrel, all of the stores you want to shop at, but you just can't justify the price tag. If you are a lover of vases and vessels, which I know you are because you watch my channel, you know that they can be expensive. So a place that I really love to get my vessels from is Michael's, and then also from Joanne. So these are craft stores, so these vessels are generally actually made for plants, which is fine, but they are heavily, heavily discounted. I've been able to find vases that look like the Kelly Wearstler vases, Crate and Barrel vases. I found pedestal bowls, the whole 9 yards for $15, $20, $25. All you have to do is to go into the faux floral section and you will find these pieces. They're always very well discounted, and if not, Just like Kirkland's, Joanne, and Michael's, they always have coupons for you to use. I don't even think you have to necessarily be a member to use those coupons, and they always work. I never spend a lot of money when I go there. There is a vase or vessel for every single design style, and there's a ton of turnover. For example, last year I found those really nice curved vases that were really popular from H&M and I believe CB2 that were really, really expensive. I found them for $8 or $10. I'll try to insert a picture here. The demographic of stores like Michael's and Joanne tends to be a little bit older. So those modern vases, those pieces that are really appealing to people who are into modern design, don't really appeal to them. So those are actually the vases that get marked down. So for viewers like you get to save a ton of money. And that's not me stereotyping by age. That's just me saying that I know the demographic of the stores and the things that tend to sell well for them and the things that don't. When it comes to basics for organization and cleaning, you guys already know what stores I'm going to direct you to, but if you're new here, I go on and on about Dollar Tree and Five Below. They have so many luxury hidden finds because what they do is they use the same manufacturers as the luxury brands, and sometimes those luxury brands end up in the Dollar Tree, but instead of being $10 or $20, they are just $1. If you want to see any of the Dollar Tree or Five Below luxury finds, I will link them both right here. I've made tons of videos on these, and they exist to help you live a cleaner life and a clutter-free life in your home super affordably. I promise you, these are videos you want to watch. The last store that has those hidden luxury finds is Wayfair. And it's not really a store. Wayfair is an online platform. It's affiliated with, it's Wayfair, All Modern, Joss & Main, and I think a few other places. I think Perigold is also affiliated with them now. But Wayfair is a really great resource, but it is an overwhelming resource, and not all things are created equally. But they do sell really high quality rugs, and those are my favorite things to pick up from Wayfair because they have the same rugs as Rugs USA, Amazon, and places like that, but they actually tend to be a lot cheaper, and they have more variety in terms of sizing because not everyone has the same size home, and the shipping is just better. In my experience, Wayfair and All Modern, they get things to you faster as opposed to Rugs USA. And when you're using Wayfair and All Modern, it's a lot easier to use honey coupons and karma coupons. I always get the most amount of money off there, which I absolutely love. All I want to say though is don't just look at, oh, it has 3 stars or 4 stars or 5 stars. 5 stars, click on those reviews and then look at the photographs that people are taking. Does the rug look like they advertise it to look? How thick is the pile? Does it shed? Look up all of those things because in my experience, the pictures really, really help you tell a lot in terms of the rug and whether it will work in your space. And honestly, a lot of these rugs are higher quality than rugs I've invested in personally from places like CB2, Crate and Barrel, West Elm, because all of those shed horribly and there's a lot of problems there, but I haven't actually had any problems with my cheaper rugs from Wayfair and All Modern. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I shared with you some stores that have those secret luxury finds. I promise you, if you use this list that I share with you today, you can furnish every aspect of your home when it comes to furniture, rugs, home decor, wall coverings, the whole 9 yards. You can get it all super affordably without having to break the bank. Had you shopped at any of these places before? What did you pick up? I want to talk to you about it down in the comments. If you liked today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and check me out on Instagram. And until next time, have a beautiful day.